Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Bisphere, for collaborating back for our entertainment. If it's your first time joining me, I must give you welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. And also please do not forget to like this video. You guys know how it goes down. Now ninjas, I know that you guys, I'm sure, are wondering because videos are very scarce up and down. Guys, I am going back to court next week. Yes, the maintenance issue with my sister's father. Whenever I know that I'm gonna have to be meeting him, like honestly, I'm just not okay. Like usually 2 weeks before, like leading to this, like it's always just crazy. Last time when court was in August. I'm gonna do a story time so that you guys just know exactly what happened. Emotionally, I've just not been okay when it comes to this issue. So yeah, that is the reason why. But hopefully after next week, everything is gonna go back to normal, and you guys won't be getting this one video late all the time. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this channel. So today, my ninjas, I am going to address Pamoze. Clearly Girrrl needs my attention, so girl, here it is. You've not trended in a while, and so I'm sure that you're scrapping, because Guinea Pig can die twice for you to get a lot of followers. He died, you collected a lot of followers at that time. Unfortunately, he's gone. He's not coming back for him to die again, so that you can come out and talk things that you don't even have proof of, so that you can get more followers. And so I guess you're gonna scrapple anyhow, and any way that you can get them. And yeah, so I guess we're gonna get into this chende. Anyway ninjas, you guys know there's a video that I actually had with Noni. No, it was not an interview, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Honestly, I did not even want to talk about it, but I feel like now I actually do. I feel like I need to tell you guys, explain to you guys like some of the stuff, the reason why everything happened the way that it actually happened, and then yeah, we're gonna get into that. But I'm gonna go ahead and start off by reading the messages or the stories from Pamoze's Instagram account. So she said, Owamie has no emotional intelligence. What she subjected Noni to is pure egotistical ignorance and demeaning. You wanted to interview her, then let her damn speak with no interruptions. Couldn't even finish washing it after a sour 20 minutes. Oh, poor Jackie. Sickening to watch. Stick to gossip. This won't work if you can't get over your emotions. She then says, Noni, sorry for that hostile interview. What a horrific conversation. Literally putting fingers into a guest's face. Almost sitting on a brink of rage just because you want to be right at all costs. Owamie needs to apologize. How on earth do you treat your guests like that? Noni handled herself well. However, such outrageous behavior should not be accepted. You got your ratings, but have the decency to respect people's views and occupation. What a hypocrite. Sickening to watch. Okay, and then she then went on. I mean, there's a ninja or someone, I wouldn't say a ninja, but yes, she does follow, so let's say a ninja basically, that actually went on there to say the fact that Pamoze and Owamie were once friends, which for some of you guys that do not know, we were once friends, or I was a friend to her. She was just fake from day one. The fact that Pamoze and Owamie were once friends, I believe it's uncalled for Pamoze to write that which she wrote about boldly Owamie. Now she was mentioning us out of respect for the friendship they shared. Okay, so this is what Pamoze said. It's unfortunate that you people don't respect people. You go around mistreating everyone, and when the truth is told, you want to hide behind friendships. Learn to understand that I don't accept bad behavior. I don't buy face. Okay, now I honestly literally had to just compose myself, because I was like, we are not gonna have another emotional episode, but I'm gonna go ahead and just start off by explaining the video that I actually had with Noni. To be honest with you, I feel like that conversation definitely should have just happened off camera. It was not an interview. I was not like sitting there being like, this is my interviewing set, or this is something that I'm definitely gonna have to like ace because this is an interview. No, it was not. Sorry, I need to put this phone on silence. And I am sorry that I had to subject some of you guys to that, right? So for some of you that do not know, I know Noni personally since 2019, if I'm not too mistaken, a very long time ago. Noni and I would always touch base, would always talk over the phone. Like, Noni was there during my birthday celebration. She did not make it during the day, but she was able to make it during the night, so we were all together during her birthday, which is last year as well. I was also there on her birthday, so you guys should understand, like, how close I have been with Noni. I know Noni is young, she's a lot younger than me, and so I have literally taken her almost as a younger sister. We are not the type that talks every day, but every time that we talk, it's cordial, and she has always just been a very sweet person, very much different from the Noni that is on TikTok. Do you understand? So as I said in the video, I only heard I only found out about her content, the type of content she posts, via the video of rating yourself. So I had been following her. I mean, Noni had a YouTube channel. I don't know if she took it down or something, but I was subscribed there. When I came across her profile on TikTok, I followed, but somehow the algorithm never brought Noni's videos to me, even though I was following her. You understand? So when that came and I saw that was when I started checking her content, and I was honestly shocked, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so different from the Noni that I know. And this is all after both our birthday celebrations, after we've gone to show each other's birthday celebrations and everything. So obviously I did like send her a message. I was like, wow, my love, you have quite changed a lot, because that's how I actually felt. And so the first thing that is something that people do not know, especially like even Jackie looking at this, first of all, it was not an interview. Second of all, I did not want the interview. Noni is the one that asked me. And when she called me and she was saying that, hey, can we have a sit down, she also did say, maybe there's something I'm not seeing that maybe you can show me. The same way that maybe there's something that she sees that I don't see that I can show her. Now, what she can show me. Now, what I did was that with the whole content that Noni does, I just decided that, you know what, it's honestly not for me. I don't subscribe to the teachings that she actually does. And so that is fine. I think that the misconception that people have is that just because you and someone are close or you guys like each other, then you need to agree on everything. We don't agree with everything. I don't disagree with Noni on everything, but I do personally feel like overall, when it comes to like dating and everything, the content that she pushes is definitely just not for me. Do you understand? So for some of you guys, obviously I'm sure you have seen, yes, number one, I was going to be emotional in that sit down. First of all, I'm emotional because I am a woman, and yes, I was trying to have her see what I'm saying. Do I know that as women we need to take good care of ourselves? Yes, absolutely. Do I believe we need to exercise, we need to be more feminine? Absolutely, yes. I do agree with some of the stuff that she said. Do I believe that as a woman you should not just be sleeping around anyhow? 1000%. Do I believe you should not be having multiple baby daddies? I honestly do. If there's a chance and opportunity for you to can prevent that from happening, please, by all means, do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? However, do I believe that as women we need to constantly be in competition with each other? Absolutely not. I do not. Do I believe that men with money have a right to cheat? No, that devalues the value of marriage. You understand? If you're a man with money, then you should not get married. Just go ahead and be a professional whore that all the women that comes in, they know, and then get this slay queen sits how and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't agree with a lot that Noni has to say. And so with that sit down, honestly, it was like me talking to someone that I know, I have known for years, someone that on her birthday just now I was there, on my birthday just now she was there. This is someone that I'm close to, and I'm trying to show her to say, listen, I understand that your content you may think is helping, but it's literally hurting. Yes, a lot of men are gonna be happy about it because it does seem like she comes for women. Men are, it's like they're gods. Even if you have got a high body count or you have got 8 baby daddies or whatever, as long as you have money, when you're fine. But then with women, it's like there's these rules and everything. She just had a sit down, an interview with Musa Kaula, which for the first time, I don't even want to lie, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I think Musa Kaula should maybe like stick to interviewing people. He is so good when it comes to that. I felt he was rational, he was not emotional. He's not a woman. He's not a woman. The issues he's talking about from the other side. He's not a woman. So you cannot expect emotions there. But I'm a woman. So emotions are definitely going to be there. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so to people that were saying that, no, Noni was so composed. Why would Noni not be composed? She fully agrees with herself. And that's okay. If we were talking about an issue of where they are talking about light-skinned women, and maybe they're talking bad about them, I would defend light-skinned women because I'm also a woman. But trust and believe, I can't be in my feelings because I'm a dark-skinned woman. But if they were now to put out issues that affect dark-skinned women and they're talking crap, I would be emotional because that is the color skin and I know the struggles from the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so for someone to expect that I should not have been emotional, no, absolutely not. I was emotional. I'm sorry that, you know, it put a lot of you guys off, but this was me literally trying to make Noni see my point of view. You're okay. You're completely right on that. Do you understand? I already get what she's trying to do. I get what she's trying to do. And so I felt I need her to get what I'm saying. And so, yeah, maybe I didn't give her enough time or chance to talk. That is that, but I want you guys to also just understand that Noni is not a stranger or someone that just came because I wanted to interview them. No, Noni has been a friend. I see her literally as a younger sister, as I've said. And for years, me and Noni have spoken. We have even kept in contact, even from my days of Free State. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very much different. And for Jackie to come out and think that maybe she's gonna come because the video had a lot of backlash. There were people that were agreeing, there were people that were not. That is fine. I accept all the comments that you guys said, the criticism that came with love, with hate. I accepted all of it. But now what I'm not understanding is that if Jackie Pamoze felt she wanted to apologize to Noni, why couldn't she go under the video and comment whatever it is that she commented or spoke about on her Instagram account? Because she went through the video, it means she went to the comments and she saw that there was a lot of backlash in that video. And so maybe Girrrl thought that, oh, if I make these comments, then I'm gonna start some hoorah where Owamie has to come and apologize to Noni, and maybe she's even going to get cancelled. Girrrl, relax, chill. What's the problem? Why are you even watching my stuff? That's the first thing that I'm gonna say. And I don't care what anybody's going to say. Jackie Pamoze, I give you a right, full right. If you're watching this video right now, don't ever watch any other video. Let it go. The same way that you and I blocked each other, block my YouTube channel as well. Don't ever say anything. And the nice thing about it is that YouTube gives you an option. Even when you see someone's profile picture, you choose if you're going to click on it or not. You are such a cloud chaser. You want to trend. You have not been in a very long time. As I said, Ginimbi can only die once. So you know that Noni right now, she's trending because of her content. I did a sit down with her. Maybe you wished that you were the one that said that. You can go to her DMs. We were actually laughing about you last night. Just last night we were laughing about you. You know, and Girrrl, what you did. But anyway, you can just, you know, be there in the DM and talk to her. Sit her down and talk to her. I don't know how you're going to relate. I don't know if Noni is obviously also into blessers or stuff like that, but I guess you guys can go ahead and sit down and talk about whatever, but just stay out of my chanty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just also say this, you guys. When it comes to Jackie Pamoze, for some of you that do not know, this girl, I used to be her friend. She was never my friend. And she has even said it to say, who said we were ever friends? We were never friends, girl. I was friends to you. You was just fake from day one. And that is why I'm going to do a story time where I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened, because I've been very quiet. I've been quiet. I'm going to upload that video on my other channel. Unfortunately, right now, I am actually having a meeting. That's why I look like this, guys. You guys know I don't roll up for YouTube, not anymore. And so when I come back, I'm gonna record that story time and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys why she has got such emotions. I refused to kiss this girl's ass, and that's why she's out here bitter. Because you can see that who lacks emotional intelligence now? Who lacks it? You couldn't even get the full story before you go and comment nonsense. And whenever now I'm here and I talk, people are gonna be like, oh, I mean, you like fighting with people. Literally, people like starting me. If it was just about the video, you would have commented on the video. You would have. Which, please don't. Like, please stay away from my stuff. God, there's a reason why I blocked you. I don't want you around my space. Be off. Ube blockable. Don't watch anything. 20 minutes always too much. I don't want anything from you. Not even your view. Lay one. Pamoze. Stay out of my chende. So I was really honestly just like taken back. I was honestly just like taken back. And again, as I'm gonna continue and just say this, you guys, is that when an issue does not affect you, when an issue does not you're not infected by the issue, because there's a difference. You can be affected by something, you can be infected by something. Me personally, when I look at Noni's content, it honestly reminds me of my days when I still had low self-esteem. And the days where I had low self-esteem, I feel like there was a time where I was gonna literally believe the stuff that she's saying now. And I love Noni. As I say, I've been close with Noni for years. I don't agree with her content. Her overall content, I don't agree with it. It doesn't mean that I don't agree with everything. No, there are certain things that I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. You know, I do agree with you when it comes to this. But not overall. Sorry guys. So as I'm saying, it reminds me of the days where I still had low self-esteem. I would honestly believe the stuff that she's saying, and I would actually stay and think that, okay, if a man is cheating on me, as long as, you know, he's this and this, that is okay. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She, as I'm saying, she had an interview with Musa Kaula. She was also talking about how if you are like in your 40s or 42, how are you going to divorce your husband simply for cheating at the age of 42 and you have got 4 kids? And I'm like, does she understand that this now promotes abuse? It promotes abuse. It promotes women dying young. It promotes that vendor narrative of libidalamsa zindibuhadzi. I don't agree with those stuff. I don't agree with those. I believe if your husband is cheating and you can't take it, it's your right literally to pack your bags and walk away. We do not live our lives for men. We do not live our lives for marriage. I left my ex-husband for cheating, and I would make that decision over and over again, even knowing everything that I know now. Whether I had kids or not, honestly, I feel like that would not have counted anything. I'd rather be peaceful single than miserable married just because of, oh, you are married. No, I'm not going to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, she is touching on issues that as women we have had to fight for a very long time to move from that place. And I think that now she's kind of like taking us from where we are and wanting to put us back. However, one thing that I've actually realized is that Noni's content is not for me, and so I'm only going to associate with her on a personal level, like how we have been before I knew anything about her content. But no, I'm not going to be subscribing to her content. And I think Uri, the best part to learn when it comes to everything is that there are people that subscribe to that content, and that is also okay, because everyone has the right to choose. If I'm not the one, I block to make sure that her content does not come to me. And then if that is also for you, I think that's the thing that you need to do. I think there's no reason for us to continue being upset and continue being this and this. Obviously, me being me as a woman, I'm not there, but as a content creator, I'm still going to talk about it because she is trending right now. It's things that you guys want to watch. Until I post a video about her and you guys maybe give me 1,000, 2,000 views, then you tell me, hey, we don't want to talk about it. then that is fine. But I do think that she's still going to trend a lot. I saw Kanyimbao also was one of those people that was endorsing her content on her Instagram. And so I feel like Noni's here and she's definitely here to stay. You are just going to have to choose, is this the content for me or is this not the content for me? And so I hope that this explains like the emotional place where I was and why I acted the way that I was. It was me sitting talking to a friend or someone I look at as a baby sister, and yes, I felt like I need her to understand my point of view as a woman, because for some of you that may not know, Noni is actually transgender, you understand? So I felt like there's certain things that you're just not going to understand, because being a woman, it also comes as part of growing a woman in terms of there are certain standards, there are certain things that were programmed from birth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you are taught you need to take care of this, you need to do this, you need to do that as a girl, as a woman, as this, as that, as that. And so a lot of us, especially dark-skinned girls, and also if you also grew up chubby, we have a lot of issues. For some of us, we've had to literally fight tooth and nail to gain the confidence that we have on ourselves in a society that never deemed us as beautiful. And so that's why I even brought out the colorism issue, to say, why would you compare Upel Tusi and Nsigmazwai? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that brings out to colorism. It takes me to my childhood traumas of being a child that cannot defend herself, and when you do something that is bad, but no shipelangazo, which means that's why you're dark. And that's a reality for a lot of us. So for you to sit there and think that I'm not gonna be triggered, especially talking to someone that I personally know, I feel like that's also unfair. Now, if it was a board where it's different people, I don't know people, I was not going to act that way. And high chances are, if it was a conversation like that and Noni was not someone I know, she was not gonna be sitting on my chair. Trust and believe. There's a difference. There's absolutely a difference. I think that if you're a ninja and you know me, you know that I will always go for my integrity over money or over ratings, as Pamoze is talking about, which I'm very shocked. I don't know anything about what has been going on in your life. Guys, I've not seen anything of Jakey's like Instagram or whatever in over a year. Now, mind you guys, I do have fake accounts, which I do check celebrities that have blocked me. Not a single day did I check Pamoze, because I'm not interested in anything that she has to do. But I'm asking myself, how is she doing if she thinks 20,000 views is ratings like that are like, yeah, then it means things must really not be going as good. Because 20,000, no. If it had debuted at 100,000, then yeah, you would talk about ratings. But 20,000, girl, no. And the last thing, you are not Beyonce of the world. You are not Jesus, Lago Earth. What you accept and what you don't accept, you tell that to your children. The ones that you will raise and fully fund and do everything. You're not going to tell me that shit when I'm a fully grown-ass woman. You don't do shit for me and you think you're going to come, I can't accept this. Nigga, you went, you used your own gadget. You used your own internet. Your own fingers to click on a video that is mine. What the hell? Now if I'm blocking you, I don't want anything to do with you. Unless if it's work related. And guys, I honestly did tell myself that, you know what, whatever Jackie does, I'm not going to talk about it. Because but now, I'm going to start following you with my fake account. So that whenever there's any scandal, you are also in within this. Anyway, ninjas, I know this is another emotional video. That's fine. But anyway, ninjas, I do hope that some of you actually do understand. Me and Noni actually had a private conversation and we are fine. As I'm saying, we were actually laughing. Just last night, she was asking me questions about Ujeki. Like, girl, I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, girl, you're doing too much. You're trying too much. You think you can take me down? Mind you guys, let me tell you, Pamoze is the one that came to my DMs. That's why friendships that start with people DMing me, I'm not doing that anymore. Honestly, I have seen, hey, Bonnie spoke at these people. And the time that she came to my DMs is the time she still had only 40,000 followers on her Instagram, 40-something thousand followers. The time of the passing of Ginimbi, that was when she begged a lot of followers, because she was out here talking about snakes, she was out here talking about this and talking about that, things that she does not even know. She's just lucky that Uginimbi, I guess, his family was like, okay, let's just leave, you know, people will talk nonsense. But if it was other people, it was my family member, I would have definitely sued her. Because how are you going to come out here and try gain popularity by talking about things that, number one, you do not know for a fact, things that you cannot prove? And I'm just like, okay. But anyway, you guys will get to know what happened between me and her, and you guys will actually literally understand that, wow, there are people that literally think we will kiss their ass. Not everybody's gonna kiss your ass. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I don't give a fuck if you're a billionaire, millionaire. I am not going to kiss your ass. Umangwe. Umang. People see you polite and they mistake that for weakness. Lisile. Sis. Anyway, ninjas, I need to edit this, and as I said, I do need to go, but I think maybe this should clarify some of the stuff to the ninjas that felt insulted. I am really honestly sorry. As I'm saying, the conversation, I feel like should have just happened off camera. It was just me trying to show Noni that, girl, your content is also really honestly hurtful and harmful, and it is very dangerous, especially to people that have got low self-esteem, that are women, because the same women you're telling to lower their standards are the same women that are raising boys that are going to be men. And so now those men, the only example they have of being a man now is this messed up man because their mother had to settle. It goes deep. I feel like it goes very deep. And some of you maybe may not see that, but I honestly do. And so, you know, like the whole also situation of, if you're divorced, you know, who's gonna be with you? It lowers your chances. It promotes for people to stay in marriages where they're not happy. You understand? Because if it applies in cheating, then does it also apply when it comes to GBV? And that's a question that Musa Kaula also asked, which I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, do you understand? Like, that basically what you're doing is going back to the ages where women used to be shamed for getting a divorce. Like, you're single, you are this. And as much as she keeps on saying in the dating scene does not operate on its own. It's the world and the date that together like this. Because you can't tell me that I'm gonna take a break from life and I'm gonna just go and be living in the dating scene. No, they are all together. And so I feel like I also could not express myself the way I wanted to because I was not calm. I was emotional, yes. But, you know, she and we did agree that we're going to do a second video, and that's going to be on her channel. And she's going to just be asking me questions, which obviously I'm going to answer. And at this time, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I understand that she's rigid in her ways, and this is what she wants, and this is what she believes. And so there's nothing that I can do. So I'm not going to be trying to convince her on doing anything, you understand? So I think that that is something that obviously is now gonna be the difference. And the other thing again that I also to say is that the video on its own was not even supposed to be on my channel. It was not even supposed to be filmed in my house. We were supposed to go to a studio, and it was supposed to be on Noni's channel, and then we were gonna have another half, I think, on mine. So to people that are saying that, oh, you know, like Pamoze on some, you brought her to interview her. No, I didn't. It was not even like that. It was supposed to be over there and over here. It was supposed to be filmed in a studio. And would I have still conducted myself the same way? Absolutely. Because no matter where I was filming, I was going to be emotional. And yes, I felt I wanted to show her something that I know for a fact she's not seeing. Or she's seeing and she's choosing to ignore. I do not know. But that's basically what is actually going on. And I think that the last thing that I can go ahead and say is that where Pamoze, I don't know if you know about ninjas or not, but we agree and we disagree. If you go to my next video that I uploaded after that one, no one is even talking about anything from that other video, because as ninjas we know that we will agree to disagree. Agreeing to disagree on this channel is absolutely accepted. That's how we roll. So for you to go out there and make it in a way as if you want to start some hurrah, or maybe I'm gonna get cancelled, or maybe I'm gonna do this, remember when you came to my DMs first, they were there before you. So why did you think they will not be there after you? Your existence is irrelevant to my realm, darling. Like, that's something that you should just know. You are just so insignificant in my life that I had even forgotten about your existence. So next time, just skip my shit. Skip my chende and move on to the next blogger. I won an award right there. Best entertainer of the year. You never said anything. I never saw any screenshot of you saying anything. I had a sit down with Spatlimpistan, which was beautiful. A lot of people complimented me on that. I never saw you come out and say, wow, what a beautiful sit down with Owamie. Nothing. But because of this one where you saw that there was a lot of... You see how you operate? You see how you operate? At least you showed people your ways. And when I tell them exactly what happened, which I think I'm gonna record that video when I come back, because right now, guys, as I said, I need to go. I feel like time is gonna be low, but you guys will just understand. It's not a lot that happened because I immediately cut it. I am one of those people that I won't lie to you guys. The moment I see Uri, you have got special syndrome, I am out of there. Cause kissing as yona I will never do. Akebe, you suffer about to, like, who do you think you are? I can't accept this. I can't tolerate that. Hey, you used your finger to click on my video. Who said you should? If I blocked you, why can't you get the message? Anyway, ninjas, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.